like pounds, just told them. With a squad, get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grade a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Alright, so let's...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mothers and opposites do play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate K1ck. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K.
We're gonna see how this goes.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authorine is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glitches. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K.
Alright, here we go.
Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K.
Alright, first match out. Who do we have? Ali, Plat 4. Yay. Here's how we starting the day.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Valcour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds. Up against them, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, and he weighed... Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs. Here we have Tyson Fury. He's undefeated.
Like I always say.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the big heavyweight undefeated in his campaign with a record of 8 wins, no losses, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. At just 20 years of age, here is the young, undefeated heavyweight hopeful known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Insane action. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Nice counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just missed with that jab.
Come on, man. Like, yo. As soon as I took it.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a...
Terrible round that was.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good one. How about that time counter shot? And he did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Beautiful counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Figure out the combination to this set.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Cat, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. Whoa, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
On into the 5th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't land that jab. Nice counter shot. They block that jab. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
No, leave my face alone. Hey, yo. He's wild. Oh, no. Okay. I'm like, yo, Edgar.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't score with that uppercut. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confidently comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it. Frustrate him, because if you let him get slows you down.
It's the follow-up.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. That uppercut's blocked. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the train... There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Jab doesn't quite connect.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, how did I win him?
And down goes Fury!
It's that. I forgot.
One, two, three, four.
He's in range. He's right in my fucking distance, but I'm missing.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Hold up, look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling you to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
I can't come back on this. They gave him that fucking knockdown, but they gave him that.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bank, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Punch did not fucking register at all. Button shot could have fucking, yo, straight give me the fucking leg. I'm not getting no fucking vibrational fucking taps on my controller saying that my punches are landing. So he's just blocking these shits. He's blocking everything while he's walking? Like, no, bro, no. Hey, Coach, appreciate you for the follow, bro. He only won by 1 point. He only won by 1 point. He knew he had that second point. He knew he had it. That's fucking bullshit, bro. That's literally just bullshit. Because he has a fucking high defense, they automatically. He just blocks everything. Like, fuck out of here, right? Same fucking percentage on punches. Same fucking punches, same amount of punches landed percentage. 250. Oh, sorry. 51%. I landed 251, it was 242. What the fuck? When With 35% stamina and 78% health, he can knock me down, but I can't get one knockdown from the whole fight. They didn't even give me a chance to get in the cage. They even said, fuck that. You going straight down. If it was a daze, it would have been a tied fight. It wouldn't have given him 1 point. That was a draw. That was a fucking draw fight, bro. And they gave it to him. Oh, man. That's stupid.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out.
Nah, I ain't accepting that. He wasn't floating like no damn butterfly. The motherfucker was walking. He was walking. No stamina. I have every weight class here, brother. I use whatever weight class they give me. I'm in every weight class. I run everybody. Motherfuckers only run heavyweight and fucking welterweight because they only want to run Ali, Sebastian Fedora, or they only want to run actually middleweight too.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Lawrence the Saucer Coley. He's Lawrence the Sauce Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Punch right up the middle. Got him there. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Just missed with that jab. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
Because let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
The combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. They exchange punches. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Coley in that last round. Well, on to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighting. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Done with that counter shot. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. You gotta get out there and win this round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Catch him! He caught him clean! Clean as a whistle! How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
Thank you. Oh, no.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
Crazy.
punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Oh, what a punch! Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut. So time back in. Let's keep fighting.
I ain't real, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges...
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, whose man is this? That man said, fuck this, I'm not fighting you.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back. Up against the wall, if I'm up against the odds, then I'm back to give it all.
Nah, bro,
I want everything they got.
Nah, there's no fucking way. Alright, so here's the platform. Here's the platform. Okay, good to know. Bro, what? Like, come on, son. Yeah, he quit, right? What's good, by the way, man?
Up against the clock, trying to break the doors down.
Like, this is why I be pissed off. That's why I'm fucking cold. I want to get out of here, but I'm not gonna front. The way he fucking deuced out, the way homie deuced out was funny as fuck, yo. That was funny as fuck.
And I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my way. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking my spot, no way. I'm in the fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my way. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't lose. You're going head to head with the guy
Fighters like that, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna just say that right now, man. That was funny as hell. You said 205 in your last 7?
Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the mud?
Oh, I'm sorry.
While out, watch me ramp it up.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Everybody look, I'm like Gordon Ramsay. That's the style
I think, honestly, I might be at the same.
I ain't giving up now till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top so high up.
At least you can see flat, man.
No way, they ain't taking my spot. No way, I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now.
I'm like that motherfucker that just started spinning friendly. Hey, look, one fuck up for me, he might go ahead and flip time.
I'm in a fight of my
I'm gonna
life
go back
every
to
day,
silver.
and I ain't stopping now. Yo, I'ma carry my way.
Actually, yeah, we at 7. If they would have gave me the credit for that fight, that would have put us at 100 out of 200, so it would have been halfway to goal 3. And for, like, that's the only thing, man. That's why I said I'd be hurt, low key. I'd be like, damn, bro, like, be a man or a woman and just finish out your game. If you gonna win, you gonna win. You don't know the way the game is built. Like earlier, I don't know if you was there for it, but I'll tell you. I had a fight that I pretty much almost had won. Fucking platform Ali, bro. Out of nowhere, just counter punch, power punch, uppercut to the body. While I missed 3 punches. Not one of them. Damn. Same fight, 2.0. Got it. Because Larry Holmes, a lot of motherfuckers use Larry Holmes the same way. They just gonna spam that jab, use that lead hook,
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights, tipping the scales at 213 pounds. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands 206 centimeters, weighed in at 250 pounds, and has a reach of 206. Here comes. Here we have Tyson Fury, 20 years old, nicknamed the Gypsy King. He's perfect with an 8-0 record. A lot of people really high on this young heavyweight.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shock night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the big heavyweight, undefeated in his campaign, with a record of 8 wins, no losses, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. At just 20 years of age, here is the young, undefeated heavyweight hopeful, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Beautiful counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. The straight right just misses. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. They exchange punches. Just missed with that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too weak.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. He misses with that straight left. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. They somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Misses with the straight left. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. perfect counter lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Miss with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into... And there's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. There's no way this fighter can go punch for... And down goes Fury! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
First uppercut, missed. Second uppercut, block, got it. I'm like, that first one should have caught him.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Can't find a home in that jab. That jab doesn't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
I should have landed. Walking with me. That's what we needed. Yep.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a day in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A lot of effort being exerted here.
What the fuck?
You don't want to trade shots. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. I want to think I'm holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter punch. competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last. Here we go. It's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight. Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. Round 8, and we're off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
He only won by 2? That fucking knockdown.